YouTube, it's Lena, and got a slightly different video today, obvious by the fact that I'm literally only wearing like foundation, concealer, and powder. But I went out to Walgreens and I wound up picking up the 2 new beauty books that Disney has put out. And I was like, I can't wait to get home and swatch these and look at them, and then they're pretty good. I'll tell you guys about them. And then I thought about it, and I'm like, well, why don't we just check them out together? And if they are really good, I will put them on my face on camera and we will try them out together and you will see. This is actually a new collection. It's the Dare to Dream Disney collection. There's actually 3 of them. There is an Ariel, there's a Pocahontas, and there's also a Mulan one. They did not have the Mulan one out yet. Like literally, I went to Walgreens to pick up a drink and they were setting these out. I'm like, oh my god, I have to at least look at them because I always look at the ones that they put out. They normally do them by e.l.f. These are not by e.l.f. though. I think these might be by Mark ones, but I don't know that for sure. But I always wind up passing on the ones from e.l.f. because they're always really neutral palettes with like 1 pop of color, and I know it's like, alright, I know I would just be buying them for the packaging. But I was looking at these, and these are way more up my alley. Like, just look at them. So much more color, and the names are so cute. Treasures and Gadgets and Gizmos, Snarfblat, Thingamabobs, Dinglehopper, Who's Its, and What's Its galore. I'm sure you guys know the song. But I figured, let's watch them on camera together. If they're any good, I'll put them on my eyes. And honestly, I was thinking that if they're super good, I'm actually gonna go pick up the big bronzer from the Pocahontas collection because it's a huge, big old bronzer. And one of the few makeup things from these over the past year that I've picked up is the Ariel bronzer that came out last summer. I actually got it as a gift, and I came this close to buying a backup, but I didn't, and I actually kind of regret not buying a backup. I guess we'll check out the Ariel one first. But like I said, the reason why I normally passed on these, I always usually just get a makeup bag out of each one of them, is because I know that I'm mostly just buying them for the look. Because I mean, they're always in super cute packaging and stuff like that. The shadows are always named really cute, but it's like, it's something that I would probably not get a ton of use out of. But with all these beautiful colors this time, I was really into it. But anyways, let's swatch. Let's see, we have this matte cream called Treasures. That's really nice. See, kind of a shimmery pink called Gadgets. Although it pulls a little more white on me. And this kind of seafoam green called Gizmos. Let's actually swatch those on the back of my hand. Oh, those are coming out pretty good. I mean, the pink is blending a little bit into my skin, but I really like that seafoam green. So we have a sparkly brown called Snarfblat. A shimmery medium purple, that is Thingamabobs. And a light shimmery blue called Dinglehopper. Oh, those are really nice. See, we have a deep green called Who's Its. Oh, that's pigmented. A deep purple called What's Its. And a, I guess technically more like a medium blue called Oceanid. So let's watch that. Okay, I mixed the blue and the green. That's why I was like, why did nothing come off on one finger? So let's try that again. I am dumb and really excited. Let's see, the green, the purple, and the blue. Okay, now I did them right. Let's see. That purple is not as good as it could be, but the other 2 colors I think are really good. We have Soft Shell right here. Shell Spell, my bad. And then the bottom one is Coral Fixation. I will say they are overall a little bit powdery, but I think that they are workable. Those blushes are great. See, it looks like they both have some shimmer in them. So if that's a deal breaker for you, there's that. Lipstick in What's a Fire right here. There's that. Not sure if this is my type of color personally, but we could probably work with it. Let's check out this eyeliner real quick. I've never had good luck with these types of eyeliners, but it is in Jetsam Black. You know, the two eels, Flotsam and Jetsam? Let's see. Okay, this is kind of hard and not super black, but I really wasn't expecting anything out of that. So now that I'm looking at it, it looks like they're kind of set up in little trios. Like this is a trio, this is a trio, this is a trio, but I'm sure you can mix them around a little bit. And now we have the Pocahontas one. Let's see, Dreamcatcher, Wingapo, Heroine, you know, like the person. Ripples, Warrior, Sycamore, right there. And then Riverbend, Headstrong, and Willow, you know, like Grandmother Willow, the tree. And then we have a shimmery and matte bronzer. The shimmery bronzer is in Sun Sweet Berry. I bet that would actually make a pretty blush. And then the matte one is Voices of the Mountain. So let's do some swatches here. And the trios are kind of set up the same, actually. This would be a really pretty fall colors. Let's see, Dreamcatcher, Wingapo, and Heroine. Let's see, it looks like Heroine is matte. Dreamcatcher, Wingapo, Heroine. I'm glad that all these include at least one matte. Like this matte right here is actually a really nice blending color. And the light colors, I think, are just either not great or blending really hard into my skin. Because they seem to swatch all right on my finger, so I think it has more to do with my skin. Let's see, we got Ripples, Warrior, which I think might at least be mostly matte, and Sycamore. Oh, those are amazing. Ripples, the Pink Warrior, and Sycamore. Those swatched really well. I'm really impressed with them. I think this one actually might be the palette that I try out on camera because I'm really digging these colors. Like, I was looking at the Belle palette from e.l.f. at the same time, and I'm like, none of those are ever super inspiring to me because they're all super neutral with like maybe one pop of color. Which, if that works for you, more power to you, but I just want a little more variety in mine. Okay, so let's see. Riverbend, which is pulling at least mostly matte. Headstrong, which I believe is matte. And then Willow, which is shimmery. Yep, those are awesome. My lighting in here is also not great because while I am filming it during the day for once, it is trying to rain. So let's swatch the two bronzers and the lip gloss, and then we're actually going to put them on my face. Let's see, this is Sun Sweet Berry, and this is Voices of the Mountain, so that's the matte one. Okay, that shimmery one I think might actually work a lot better as a blush, because here it is right here. And here is the matte bronzer, and it's nice and cool toned too, or at least much cooler toned than I was necessarily expecting. Although I will say, let me check something real quick. Oh, that's actually much cooler. Let's see, this is the bronzer. This is Heroine, the matte brown shade. So I bet you could contour with either one of these, because the Heroine is much cooler toned if you're really concerned about that. So, yay! Well, let's dig out this lip gloss. The color of it is Always Be With You. Yeah, it was kind of stuck. There it is right there. Very sweet scented. Pale pink. I'm gonna go with this little trio in the middle right here. And they do include a little doohickey right here, but I'm not going to use it. I actually did go and grab my own brushes, and I'm going to prime my eyes real quick. I'm going to take my e.l.f. eyeshadow brush and I'm going to dip it into Wingapo, this orangey color right here, and I'm going to sweep that all over the lid. I think I'm actually going to take Heroin right here in the crease, and I'm just using an e.l.f. crease brush. Like, actually, it's a professional blending brush, but whatever, it's a crease brush. For an outer V color, I think I'm going to go Warrior, so like this super maroony red color. I don't know, I like it. I really like it. And I think instead of using that eye pencil, which I did not dig at all, I'm going to take a small angled brush and go in with, let me turn this around a little better. I'm going to go in with Sycamore right here. Now there is one thing I'm going to do here real quick, and that's go into the Ariel one real quick and use Treasures, get a little bit of a blend. Let me come close so that you guys can. I really like it, actually. Let me back out a little bit so you don't have to keep staring at like my acne, which I apologize for. That's why I didn't come on barefaced. Let's see. So I'm going back to the Pocahontas one, and we are going to try the Sun Sweet Berry as a blush. I'm actually using my Real Techniques brush right now. It's the one that came in the little 4-pack or 5-pack, I'm not exactly sure. Actually, I think this is a great type of blush to use this time of year. But, you know, it's sunny, it's warm. You want to be all bronzy and glowy. So let's take a look in this mirror. Not as fond of that, honestly, but it's okay. And let's go in with Voices of the Mountain for my contour. Although, like I said, if you need something a little bit cooler, I'm positive that Heroin would work just fine for it. Okay, so I will come back later to show you guys how this has worn. So I promised I'd come back in. It is 1:38 in the morning and I'm ready to wash off my makeup. So let's pull in and see how the palette held up. You know, it's still there. This eye got a little spread around, but I was picking at it earlier because it was itching. I don't know, I think overall I really do like this palette. I like both of them, honestly. Oh, that's some attractive hair. So, is it worth the 10 bucks? Sure, it's, you know, if you're into Disney collections, it's good. If you actually want some colorful eyeshadow palettes for on the cheap, it's actually pretty good. I think it would perform much better with a base because, as y'all saw earlier, I just put on primer, so they didn't crease, which is a good sign. But they did fade a little bit, which, like I said, any kind of base would help with that a lot. So, signing off for now. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate it, and I hope to see you later. Bye!